All right, to finish off this episode, we have some questions from the fans on Twitter.
Oh, God.
I was disappointed last time we did this. Hopefully these are better. So
Well, last time they were just like so like
so basketball. What was it like hitting the shot against North Carolina?
or-
What's it like playing for your dad?
yeah, like
What was it like? Who mixtape?
Yeah,
We get it.
yeah.
Everyone, okay. Like, come on. I almost wanted non-basketball stuff, but we'll get there one day.
Okay.
First question for you. This is from your AAU team, Boston River Southeast Elite.
Hey.
They ask, can you rank the top 7 current players in the league in order?
Oh, Jesus.
Order is going to be tough.
In order, I'm going number 1's Jokic.
Well, you're doing the order.
Yeah, I'll do an order. Number 1 is Jokic. Number 2 is Giannis. Right now, current, 1 is Jokic, 2 is Giannis. 3 would be probably Steph Curry. Steph Curry be 3. 4 would be.
You want me to name some players? Give you a little bank? There's Embiid, there's Luka, there's.
I know. I got those guys in my mind. They're going to be in there. I got to figure out where to put them. I got Tatum and I got Braun still. Still have Braun.
Okay.
So I'm going. My best 7 would be final answer. Jokic 1, Giannis 2, Steph 3. I'm gonna go Luka 4. I'm putting Embiid 5, Tatum 6, LeBron 7. Those are my best 7 players in the NBA.
Did you name KD?
No.
All right. So no one from Bleacher Report's best duo of Booker and KD?
I have both of them right outside of that. And you could interchange any of those 7 with those 2. Not any of them, but you could interchange a couple of them. The LeBron one could be questionable for a lot of people just at his age right now, but like he's just still so dominant in the game.
Yeah.
He went to the conference finals last year just because he decided like to will that team there. They had no business going there.
And they made some great trades at the deadline.
They did, but like he still carries that team, bro. Like it's still his team. You know what I mean? Like they went to the conference finals again, bro. They beat the Warriors. Like that's it's ridiculous, bro. He's still like, as much as you don't like anybody doesn't want to like his game or he's 38, whatever. I'm not saying I would start my team with this 7. If you're asking who's the best 7 right now, based off of what I just saw this past season, LeBron is still top 7 in the NBA. Yes.
All right.
At his age.
This is from Austin Baxter. He asks, what do you think has been your shining moment throughout your career, high school, college, or NBA? And what would be your biggest regret?
I don't know about the biggest moment. It's hard to tell. I mean, obviously people think of the Carolina shot or like maybe like state championships or something like that in high school. You know, NBA being in the big playoff games, hitting big shots or coming up with defensive winning plays, shit like that. I don't know how to rank all that stuff. So I've had whatever moments.
It sucks that your career high was in the bubble. Or fans.
Yeah, I mean,
that would have been definitely cool.
It sucks that like a lot of those, even like some of those Knicks games, were not in the bubble. I mean, they weren't in the bubble, but there were no fans allowed in the crowd.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to answer the best moment. Hopefully it hasn't come. I don't even know. But if it has, it has. I would say my biggest regret. I don't even know how to answer that one. I got a couple. I got too many regrets. The New York situation. I wish that one would have played out differently, just because they're like it was going so well at some point. At a certain point, it really was. And a lot of things in my control and more things outside of my control happened that ended up like just making that thing go from hot to not. But most of it was out of my control. So I wish that could have played out differently. And then obviously, yeah, I had a good rapport with Denver in the year I leave. Like Jamal comes back healthy. And I never got to play Jamal Murray and that team, that fully loaded Denver team. In the first year they do it, they win a championship right after I was just there. So, like, obviously, as a player, you're going to have some type of animosity or regret there. So, those would be my top 2.
Jack Goodwin asks, what is the best team-city combo for an NBA fan from the UK to visit?
I think if you're trying to get, like, the full NBA experience, you go to a Knicks game. You can go out in New York before, go to a couple bars, a restaurant, whatever, get some good food. You got plenty of restaurants there. You get there early to the Knicks game. It's already packed. It's Madison Square Garden. You got the whole ambiance, the historical, arena that has had timeless events, regardless of sport, happen in there. Concerts, artists, everything. It's probably the most famous arena we have in America. And the Knicks play there in New York. And the crowd is raunchy. It's loud. There's a whole vibe and ambiance to that game that I think can't be replicated anywhere else. I think if you're looking for the full basketball experience, crowd talking shit to the fans, then they cheer for the fans, like everything that's involved in the sport of basketball, it'd be a Knick game.
Okay. O-Town NBA asks, Mike D'Antoni or Tom Thibodeau, who's the better players coach? Pretty obvious.
That's just such a weird.
Ridiculous.
One's a players coach, and the other one is known for not being one.
Yeah,
I'm not saying Thibodeau's a really, really good coach. I'm just saying, like, when people hear Thibodeau's name, players coach isn't like what comes to mind.
They knew the answer there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
All right. Animal Too Real asked, would you play more years at Duke if you could go back in time?
No, I wouldn't. I'll keep that short. I enjoyed my time at Duke. I had a good time playing there. That's not somewhere where I was so ready to be a pro in college, and that's all my mind was set upon. So
right.
That just wasn't really a possibility.
Duke Wisdom asks, the people need to know, what are the worst candies to get on Halloween?
I think if you're throwing out Tootsie Pops and Tootsie Rolls, you're extremely fucking lazy.
Tootsie Rolls are disgusting. I've never was hyped to get a Tootsie
Roll.
When
they open that little pumpkin head or something like that, and I go to reach my hand and I pull out Tootsies, the first thing I think of is like, how the fuck is this person? A chocolate? A little smudge of fudge?
Smudge of fudge.